Last video, I talked about setting boundaries that are actually under your control instead of focusing what you want other people to change. Another example that often comes up in therapy has to do with being around difficult family members. It's so common for people who are working on their boundaries to say, hey, I'm not going to put up with insults, you can't talk down to me, that's not okay. And honestly, this should be enough. But unfortunately, with certain people, it isn't. They are going to continue their behavior regardless. And so now we're waiting for the other person to respect our boundaries. We've made them responsible for our well-being. The way to put that back into something that's actually under your control is to be clear that if yelling or calling down occurs, I am going to leave the situation. And then the key is to actually leave. This doesn't always feel fair to clients because we shouldn't have to be the ones. At the same time, it's one of the most self-protective things you can do rather than stay in a situation that's not good for you. I'll put in the big caveat here that this also means you need to be ready to take that action on your own behalf. And if you're not ready, that's okay. In the meantime, focusing on what other, maybe smaller boundaries you control might help, like how long you stay at those family events, how often you go, if at all right now, or giving yourself smaller breaks and permission to leave the room for a few minutes and take care of yourself.